So, in the last video I talked about why Pokemon still matters to a lot of us as adults. Not because of the prices, the hype, just because of the feeling. And it's pretty clear a lot of you felt the same way. So for this one, I want to talk about how collecting actually changes once you are over 30. Because it does, even if we don't always notice it. When we were kids, collecting was pure excitement. You'd open anything, trade anything, nothing was off limits. Now, there's still excitement, but there is also intention. You don't need every set, you don't need every card, you know what you like, and honestly, that's not losing the magic, that's refining it. I notice it even when I'm playing TCG online or live. I'm not rushing through rewards, I'm not skipping animations, I'm just enjoying it, savoring every moment. And that's something adulthood teaches you. You realize that slower doesn't mean worse, it often means better. Nostalgia changes too. At first it pulls you back in, Gen 1, starters, old artwork, but after a while, nostalgia stops being the reason you stay, and it becomes the foundation. You start appreciating newer art, different eras, cards you never would have looked at as a kid, because now you're not just reliving the past, you are building something personal. Another big shift, you stop trying to prove you are a collector. You don't need the biggest hits, you don't need sealed walls, you don't need to justify why you like a specific card. You like it because you like it. And that confidence, that's an adult collector thing. We also have more money now, but that doesn't mean unlimited spending. If anything, you are more aware of where your money goes. You set boundaries. Maybe that means fewer packs in a single month, more singles, or just collecting at a slower pace. And that's okay. Because the goal isn't to consume more, it's to enjoy more, and I can't stress that enough. When you start content creating and when collecting becomes content, it's easy for enjoyment to turn into pressure. This is something I think about a lot. You feel like every opening has to be big, every moment has to perform, but the older you get, the more you realize if the hobby stops being fun off camera, something is wrong. That's why protecting personal enjoyment matters, even if no one ever sees it. And I think this is the biggest difference. As kids, we collected cards. As adults, we are collecting moments, calm, familiarity, and a break from noise. Pokemon becomes less about the cards themselves and more about what they give you, and that's why it sticks. I'm Alex, 90s Pokemon dude. If you like this type of content, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and in the next video, part 3 of this series, I will talk about something more deeper. How to keep the hobby healthy long term without burning out, without chasing trends, and without losing that original feeling. Because Pokemon isn't something we outgrow, we just grow with it.